Morning, everyone. So, admit that you are a failure. Say it. Say, Gabby, I'm a failure. This weekend was Easter, and I fell off the wagon. I fell off the wagon on my health. I fell off the wagon on my eating, on my exercise. We all did that, okay? We all did that. Let me give you a couple tips on how to get back on track, all right? So here's why failing is a good thing. Now we've always heard all of the. Sorry, I'm at work, y'all. We've always heard, the well, Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team, and look at all the things he accomplished and everything like that. So failure is a daily occurrence. Okay, I assure you, everybody fails. It's a daily occurrence. And it's easy to get embarrassed and it's easy to throw a pity party, right? Whenever you fall off the wagon with your health and fitness goals, when you stop exercising, when you eat a whole bunch of crap like on Easter, it's easy to throw yourself a pity party like, I failed. Oh, but it's easy, and it's easy to throw yourself a pity party, and then it's even harder to get back into the routine of things, right? It's harder to get yourself back on track. All right, so three things to get yourself back on track. All right, and they might not be what you're expecting. Okay, number one, accept failure. All right, accept failure. When people start their health and fitness journey, when they start, wanting to be healthier, when they start wanting to add exercise into their daily routine, they go into it with good intentions, right? They're thinking, all right, I'm gonna start eating healthier. This is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get my body looking right. I'm gonna start eating healthier. All of these things, and they go into it with motivation and good intentions. But what they don't intend on is failing. They don't plan for failure, right? If you really think about it, instead of saying, I'm going to do all these things and it's going to be great, and I'm going to work out every day, I'm going to eat healthy every meal, blah, 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 that's very inspiring. But if you put that into a reality, if you reality check that, it would look like this. It would look like this. I'm gonna start eating healthier. I'm gonna start exercising, and then I'm gonna fall off. Then I'm gonna get back on. Then I'm gonna fall off. Then I'm gonna get back on. Then I'm gonna fall off. Then I'm gonna get back on. Then I'm gonna be where I want to be. Maybe, right? That's not very inspiring. Not a lot of people, when they think like that, not a lot of people. That's not something that they think that they want to do, right? Because failing is not something that is inspiring, right? It's defeating. When you know you're gonna fail, and when you think you're gonna fail, it keeps you from doing that thing, right? So, number one is you have to expect failure. It's not, if you are focused on that failure, if you're focused on, okay, I'm gonna fail, so I'm not even gonna try. If that's your focus, not good. But it's wise for you to have a plan in place for when you fail, right? The wise people, they know they're gonna fail. They inspire themselves. They look at the goals that they want to have and the things that they want to do, but they also plan for failure. So what are you gonna do, right? Before you even fail, you need to have a plan in place for what you are going to do when you fail. How are you going to get yourself back on track once you fail, right? Because when you're in it, you got these emotions, you got this negative self-talk, and it's hard for you to get yourself up out of that. But if you have a plan in place before you fail, right? When you're inspired, when you're motivated, when you're seeing yourself, reaching all these goals that you have, if you have a plan in place at that moment for when you fail, it's going to be easier to pick yourself back up, right? Hey, yes, I failed this weekend because it was Easter. I failed. Probably I'm gonna fail all week this week because there's candy in the house. My kids have all this candy. But how am I going to get myself back on track? Okay, that's wise. That's not thinking negatively, or that's not having the wrong mindset. That's being wise. Have a plan in place. Expect failure. Okay. Number one is expect failure. And number two, don't throw a pity party. All right. A lot of people, they get positive reactions from negative emotions, right? You want to know why people are attracted to drama? They're attracted to the negative self-talk, the negative lifestyle, I would call it, right? If they're just very kind of negative all the time, they're attracted to that, and they're kind of attached to that because they're getting reactions from other people, right? If you are a person that's very negative and you're causing a lot of drama, you might get negative feedback, but it's feedback. Right, your people are paying attention to that drama. Why she always gotta start drama? Why she always gotta do this? Why she always gotta do this? Okay, they might be giving that right back to you in a negative way, but you're getting attention for it. Okay, so does that make sense? You're getting attention for it. So people get positive reactions to negative emotions, and sometimes that's comforting, right? Hey, I fell off track this weekend. If you put on Facebook, I fell off track. I'm just all the way off my diet. Here goes 50 million other people who went through Easter. Me too, girl. Me too. I fell off track too, and it makes you feel better. It doesn't motivate you to get back on track. It makes it okay that you fell off track. Yes, it's okay, but it makes it comfortable, right? It's comforting. Hey, all these other people fell off track too. I've fallen off track. I'm not going to get back on. No, 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 right? Because you're comforted by falling off track. So don't throw yourself a pity party, because that does nothing, right? All those people might be saying, me too, it's okay, me too. But they're not encouraging you to get back on, to reach your goals. How is that helping you at all, right? Somebody might say, me too, and, it's okay. One of my friends, she had twins, and she was telling me, whenever I had twins, I needed to eat healthier. I needed to start working out again. But I had all these people saying, it's okay, you just had twins, girl. Give yourself some grace. It's okay. And she said that was not what I needed to hear, because it made me stay in that space that I was in, right? And it's kind of like the same thing. Yes, you need to know that other people fail too. You need to give yourself some grace, but don't be comforted. Don't stay in that comfort by those other people saying, me too, me too, me too, because you start to feel like it's okay, and you start to feel like, hey, I don't need to get back on track. Everybody else failed too, right? So number 2, do not throw yourself a pity party, all right? Because it does nothing. How is that helping you with your health goals? How is that helping you get back on track, all right? So number 2 is don't throw a pity party. Number 3 is there's no such thing as too late. All right, it's not, well, too late now. I already failed, so let's just make the most of it. Let me shove this whole thing of ice cream in my mouth, right? It's too late now. Let me just binge watch this TV show instead of getting my butt up and working out because I already failed this weekend, okay? No such thing as too late. So if you're a person who has been working out for a while, then you fall off, okay, there's this thing called muscle memory. And what muscle memory is it's your muscles are memorizing, right, the routine that you were in before you fell off track. So it's easier for your body to snap back, okay? It's easier physically for your muscles, for your, if you change your eating habits, then you fell off, it's easier to get back, and it takes less time to get back to where you were before you fell off than it did the first time, if that makes sense, okay? Muscle memory, right? A lot of athletes, they use this, right? When they have an injury, it's easier for them to get back into the gym once they're healed, and it's easier to get their body, back the way it was before that injury happened because of muscle memory. So it's never too late. It's not, well, all my work is just out the window, right? It's not all my work is out the window. It's going to take all this time, to get back into it. No, because your body's got muscle memory, and that's the amazing thing about our bodies. Okay, so it's never too late. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. And my groups are all about teaching people this stuff. It's all about helping them with that plan. If they fall off track, what are they going to do to get themselves back onto track? All right, that's why I'm so obsessed with these groups, because it's truly about, giving people the tools to succeed. All right, so I love you guys. I hope you had a happy Easter. Let me know what you think about these 3 points and how that's going to help you. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.